All right, here we go. Jacked up shots. What are we doing? Jacked up shots. Whatever. I just like saying jacked up shots. All right. Well, where's one of my many weaknesses? Fake humble. Just kidding. I actually have a bunch of weaknesses, but that doesn't keep me from going on and doing stuff. Okay, so earlier I had a shot and it was basically this shot here. And what I was trying to do is hit a shot and kind of keep it above this line. There was a ball here and I wanted to play position on it, and I got in this weird spot. And you know, all I can see is just this ball shooting into the pocket down there. So I'm going to practice some jacked up shots and I'll kind of talk you through it. So the first part of talking you through it is, where do I think it's going to go? It just looks like it's going to hit here and come out here. So that's where my initial brain tells me. And now I need to, I know I've hit it earlier off of these dots, so I know that's not correct. So now I'm going to learn what's possible. So when I start doing a shot, I first hit the shot and I'm just trying to figure out what's possible. So I come here, I get down, I'm jacked up, and then I want to hit it and let it drop through loose and trust it and find out what's possible. Okay, so that's possible to hit here and come across. So that's good. So then what would cause it to go down table more? And one answer would be, I don't hit it low enough. The other answer would be, it comes to this side of the pocket, hits less of the ball, and more energy stays in the cue ball and it slides down. If I hit it on the thicker side, it's gonna hold its spin, it's gonna grab its spin, it's gonna have less energy on the cue ball, and it'll probably stay up higher. So let's try it again, and let's see if we can kind of thicken it up, and if that helps. So we're gonna aim thicker. That means we're gonna aim to your left, my right side of the pocket. Just straight English, no nothing. Okay, so it's kind of cool. So we learned that we can hit all the way to here if we miss it by 3 inches. So we're gonna do it again. Oh, let's do 50-80, might as well, live fire. Okay, so now we're keeping score. We punt one off. Now we're back, 50-80. Oh, now it's a lot easier. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna hit it. Okay, we're down, whoop, whoop, beep, boop. Loose, 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 let's go. Come on, a little thicker is better, not as thick as it was the last time. Okay, now we hit here because we hit over here. So we're gonna put that there so we remember where our misses are. And now we're saying, all right, let's meet it in the middle. Let's hit it in the middle of the pocket this time. I think we'll be good if we just hit it in the middle. Okay, thick, and totally cue ball's back here, so we're good. So now I'm all behind the cue ball. I keep trying to cheat it forward. I don't want to be behind the cue ball like this. I want to be through to the thickness on the 5. I got to let go of this, focus on the 5, and just trust that it's going to do what I want it to do, and stop trying to, over-engineer the shot. So that's it. Okay, good. So we know that if we kind of just hit it in, we can come up at least to parallel with that line of dots. So that's good. Ooh, that was close. I like the way I hit that. All right. Let's do it again. Oh, seeing a little pattern. The overcut. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Because as I miss these shots, I'm learning, right? I'm learning what doesn't work and what does work. And now I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern which I like. I'm seeing the overcut. There's like a 2-to-1 right now. So I'm gonna hit the 9 and the 10, and I'm gonna get in front of the cue ball, meaning I'm just gonna relax. Like that, it's good. And we're gonna do it again. Okay, now if I hit a little harder, it pops down and goes to there. Okay, good, good, good. So 2, 4, 5, so I made 40%. That's great. Good start, because I know what to do, or what I'd like to do, to try to improve the shot. So part of that was just getting used to the shot, finding a little bit about the angle, learning about the shot, seeing where my tendencies are, and then we come back and now we're gonna try to hit the shot. And so our purest shot is to stay above this chalk here, okay? We don't wanna hit the chalk. And we wanna make it. Like, that's a pure shot. And that's basically what I'm trying to do, is that shot right there. So it took me a few bad ones to get dialed in. Okay, it's good. I got a bug flying around. You little sharker. You thought you were gonna shark me. You did not shark me. Okay. Overcut. All right, wiggled it in. Should we try some chalk? Try like this. We'll try a little different bridge, right? Maybe this is more comfortable. Better sight line, elbow down. That's not bad. I like that. That's kind of comfy. I kind of like that. I'm not so jacked up. Get my elbow down. Oop, I cheated. Okay, start over. But we're finding out what we like off the rail, like biomechanics, right? Angles, such. Okay. And I'm finding out that I'm getting better aim with an open bridge, because I don't need all that power to get in there. It's more of an accurate strike. So we're liking it. Hitting them, hitting them, and hitting them, and hitting them. Ooh, still held her head up. And I'm doing a little bit of thinking about how I'm coming through and off and sideways, whatever. Not sideways, but just trying to get my stroke to go through straight. Like that's nice. Okay. So we'll do it again. Last one. No. Okay. Let's hit that one more time, just for funsies. I don't like the way I went out there. I was at 90% and I got a little bit lackadaisical. Okay. Where was I? Like this? That's fine. Made my bridge, and now I found my bridge that I like, and now I come back and start over. Okay, and I didn't want to overcut it again, so 80%, not bad. I think I was 40 and then I went to 80, so that's cool. So we like that. We like that shot. We like that shot. We like that shot. Now, what else can we do? We could try it straight in. Try a straight in, jacked up shot. We could try farther away. There's all kinds of different things we could do, but we want to, I want to just develop my shot, and I want to stay in a success range that's, 60 to 80%. So let's see what we want to do. We have that shot. That was a tricky little shot. I like it. I started with kind of a toughie. Okay, let's do this. Let's move our little dot over. This is a shot I do not like. We're gonna hit this shot here. This is just awful. The reason why I don't like this is because this ball comes flying up table. Because it's a stun shot. And so we're gonna try to hit a jacked up shot and control it to there, okay? So we're gonna find the shot. We're gonna go open bridge again like this. Did we find it? Heck yeah, we hit the chalk. That's not bad, not bad. When you leave town now. Moselle, don't kill me. Okay, let's do it again. All right. I like this. I like it. I like how it's going. It's not my favorite shot. I don't like the shot, but I like that I'm practicing it, and I like that it's going and not racing up here and not taking off. I'm dialing in the right amount of... See how that takes off? That's not what I'm afraid of, but definitely I overcut it so the energy stays on the cue ball and starts taking up table really, really far. So that's kind of what I thought I'd be doing, is spraying a bunch of those shots. So the first two, I was pretty excited. So I got to thicken it up. That'll slow it down, get me towards that center spot. So thicken it up, not a bunch softer, just thicker. See how it runs through though? If I hit it a little thinner, I'm gonna run through my spot, which is fine. I guess you'd say my scatter, my scatter's not bad. If that's my worst scatter, that's not terrible. But I wanna come to that green chalk nice and quiet and smooth and controlled. Closer to that, but kind of between those two shots. Okay. And the good thing that I like is that I'm pocketing the ball, right? I'm pocketing the ball and I'm coming towards my chalk, and that is nice. There we go. Super close. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for watching this nonsense. Nonsense. It's not nonsense. It's good. It's just thanks for watching, because I need to be out here doing this. This is like the original reason I started the channel. To hit these shots. Man, that was nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So it looks great when I hit it, and when I don't, it looks bad. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys, is like, this is how it looks when I'm practicing. And this is how I respond to these shots. Once, twice, through, nice. And it's like, I need to hit these shots, right? Because if I was in a game and I had to hit this shot, I wouldn't like it. I don't. I'm a rolling ball, I'm a cinch, I'm a nit, I'm whatever you want to call me. And it's like, a lot of people play this style of game, and I just want to be able to hit it. And that's why I'm definitely aware of this shot running through. So if I had to be very precise, this is kind of why I don't like stun shots. So someone was trying to ask, you know, why don't you like stun shots? And that is the reason why. I just hit a near perfect shot and I blasted through by a foot. And I'll show you the difference just for funsies after this shot. I like that. Nice. That's a pretty good session for me. Not bad at all. So here's the thing with hitting this spot with a rolling ball. Let me see. If I was playing shape to here and I didn't have to stun it as much, see how quiet that is to roll in there? That's such a, if you give me a bucket of balls, my scatter is going to be so much higher than from that position with that angle where I'm basically just wiping stun on it versus this shot, even when I got a full shot. Now, if I have to stun to here like this with this shorter angle, you know, that's a lot harder shot to hit. So it's just a little bit, someone was asking me, can you go through like an example of why stun's not as good, or why you want to roll the ball, or, you know, what's the downside of stun? Because there is a necessity for stun. And one of the last videos I did, stunning was super important in the run out. And stunning is like a critical shot to know, like a stop shot basically is what you got to know. And then how a stop shot turns into stun and how it runs the tangent line or whatever. All that stuff is like critical stuff. That's why I'm practicing it right now, especially jacked up stun shots. Yeah, but if given the option and I got to get to this chalk and I'm playing position, I want this ball here. Because basically all I want to do is just stick it in like that and run to my spot, quiet and simple and easy. I don't want to have to like be flat and stun it into that spot. So, okay, what are we doing now? Jacked up. Let's see. Ooh, how about this one? Go from here to here. Sheesh. That doesn't look fun. This looks like it could spray the ball around. Let's try it, huh? So this one, we're just going make the ball and stop it, because it's pretty straight. It's a little bit gonna squirt to the right, I think. So we're gonna try to understand that. And we're gonna try to keep our zone right in here. We just wanna play in like a little mini basketball size zone here. We're gonna go up here like this, remember? See, I overcut it to the right and got out of my zone, which is fine. I'm okay with that. At least I'm at the table, right? Part of me was thinking, do I look like a fish hitting this with jacked up shot? Because jacked up is really like this, and here I'm down here like trying to be a nit and not jack up. So I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Let's hit a few and see if we like it like this. Yep. Okay, so that's good. I kind of see the miss coming that way. Overcut it, so I'll fix it. We're gonna stuff this into the right side of the pocket. We're getting closer. We like it. We like what we're seeing here. We're gonna jam this thing into right there. You believe me? We might go with a closed bridge. Look at that. The royal we. That's what we want right there. Yep. That's kind of our money shot. That's just taking what the table gives us and understanding that we got a slight angle, and that if we're gonna really try to stuff it in and stick the cue ball, we gotta stuff it into the right side of the pocket. Like that, see? That's kind of the shot. I guess that would be the money shot, and then this would be the bailout shot, right? Ooh, it's off the dot, so I'm cheating. Let's get it on the dot. Give ourselves a fair shake at having to hit a good shot. Okay. I'm just gonna hit a stop shot and stick it. Yeah. Good. We're in our little mini hoop, mini basketball range. Made the ball, didn't miss it, still at the table. Just thicken it up a little bit. I got my elbow on the rail. I don't know if I like that, but it feels solid. It's not bad. Here I'm just trying things. Elbow on the rail. Open bridge. Mini jack up shot. Okay. Now, I gotta hit this thicker. I don't wanna lose that cue ball that much. So we're gonna hit it a little thicker into the, we might miss it to the right side, but we're gonna try to stab the cue ball better. Ha! Just like that. I like it. That's what I wanted. That was sick. Okie dokie. Should we do it again? Back to back Lane Flack. Ooh, R.I.P. Lane Flack, pro poker player. Yep, close. I just lost the cue ball a little bit forward. Okay, I like it. That's cool. I like that. I like, if I'm breathing heavy, I'm sorry, because this is giving me anxiety shooting these jacked up shots. But even with the anxiety, 80% not bad. 80% on the make. I don't know, hitting it like real nice, probably in the decent range. I probably lost the cue ball. Out of the 8, I probably lost the cue ball half the time. So, okay, so that's fair. That's fair. I lost the cue ball maybe 4 times out of my 8 makes. So let's try to get 80%, and let's try to work on our scatter, right? And do I like it? Do I want to try like this? See, like, what is this doing for me? It's like up here like this. I don't really like it, you know? If I'm trying to hit a shot and stick it, I kind of like this. Now I can be accurate and just jam it into the right side of the pocket. Like that. Okay, that was perfecto. I should retire now. Retire from jacked up shots. Okay, that was so close it banged off the face, so I don't know if I'm comfortable sticking it like that, but let's try it again. Let's bang it off that side, that facing, like a boss, right? Okay, I'll take that. That's a lot better. Now that is super playable. That's way better than that. Okay. Let's just jam some into the face. We're feeling it right now, right? We're good. We're just gonna jam it in the face and stick it like a boss. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. But we're asking ourselves for this shot and we're missing and blowing it and ending up there, which is great. We like it, right? Because we gotta look at what's pure and what's great, and then we look at what's acceptable and what's playable and what still gets the cheddar. And these shots are definitely winning, getting the cheese. It's just, let's try to stick one nice. Like that, yep. It's good. Not bad. Not great, not bad. I wonder if these are, I'm looking at this shot and I'm like, I bet you from your angle, you're like, this is so boring, this is so easy. I'd be like, come on to my 4 1/8 table, mother effer. Let's hit this jacked up shot and stick it within a half ball. Like, come on, come at me, let's do it. You turn on the camera. You talk to all the people out there. I'm in a conflict with myself, acting like I got haters. You guys are all supporting the shit out of me, and I'm acting like you guys are hating on me. Oh, I like that one. Look at how sick that stick was. And I get to leave it over here because that's it. Yeah, where are these haters coming from? I don't have any haters on this channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being awesome, by the way, and helping me with all this stuff. You guys are the best. Seriously. Okay, now I'm just spraying the ball around. That was awful. Okay. Let's go. We got 2 to hit. I'm getting too greedy. I'm getting too far out on the ledge. I'm talking, I'm chatting. We gotta do this. Okay, we're gonna sit down. Okay, we're visualizing. We're up. We're playing. This is the 9 ball. I don't know why we're going to hit it this way, but we're going to. We're just going to be confident. We might hit it this way in a game. It's fine. Center of the pocket is all we need. That's it. We let the cue ball go because we want to make it on that one. We weren't playing shape on that one. We were just making it. Sometimes we just got to make the ball. That's why when we're sitting in our chair, we get up, we're like, let's put this ball in. And I might shoot that. Honestly, like this is kind of a weird, I might shoot it forward, but this is good because I'm practicing and I'm thinking, I don't know, if I can get this in at a high percentage, you know, why would I not hit it that way? I guess I'm kind of speculating right now. I'm thinking like, let's do that, okay? We're gonna have a little quick competition with myself. And I'm gonna say, okay, how do I like rolling this ball? How do I like jacking up? You know, the old me, before I sat here and practiced for the last 15, 20 minutes, would say, I'm 100% rolling that ball, would never jack up on that ball. But now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, no, why would I roll this ball if it's almost straight in and it looks like it's not gonna scratch necessarily, but it's like, I don't know, man, this cue ball's close to the rail. Rolling it is kind of like rolling towards the scratch. It's not gonna scratch, but it's like, yeah, I guess I'd probably roll it because it's real natural to go into that spot. So we'll just look at it real quick. I'll hit a few rollers and see how I like it. Because yes, I hit jacked up shots, but now let's hit some rollers. Okay, plus this rolling shot is helping to do a little stay still, look the ball in, commit, everything. I like it. I like hitting this shot. I know we're here to hit jacked up shots, but now I like the little rolling shot. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move it over exactly here. Now I can't go forward without scratching, so now I'm gonna look at it. Let's go for the scratch, where it scratches. Let me see if I wanna hit it that way now. Yeah, it's close, it's not bad. It's just like under pressure, do I wanna roll the ball that slow? That's the question. I guess I do, especially if we're this straight in. Let's say we're this straight in. Yeah, it's close though. It's a little bit not nerve-wracking, but it's a little nervy to hit that shot. So then my question is, okay, we hit 5 like that. Let's go 5 straight like this and see if we like it like this. Yeah, I like it. I like this shot too. I'm getting used to this jacked up stuff. And it's amazing because if you never want to shoot this shot, like I can play a lot of pool and avoid this shot, trust me. I cannot leave myself close to the rail for long periods of time, right? And I can come to the table where a jacked up shot is like the only shot, but let's get back. It's definitely something that I could find a different shot for, right? Like say I'm playing and I'm playing position. I'll shoot these two and then I'll show you how I can get away with not shooting these shots. Okay. Okay, let's do one more for all the Mostaccioli. Okay. Okay, once, twice. All right, so here's a situation. Week's vacation. Left the keys. Right, Mark, Eddie, to a brand new Porsche. Okay, so this is where we get out of having to jack up, and we figure it out, right? We get here, and we're here, right? So you could just jack up and stop it, Or you could do this. And see, I would probably do something like this. That's what happened. Gosh, that's awesome. That was sick. That was so sick. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, let me do it again. Take two. All right. I could get away with this by just going forward and off and leaving an angle on the 8. So like that, right? And then I can hit that shot and come up for the 8. So that is 1000% of the way that I would likely hit that shot, you know, before tonight. But now I'm looking at it and saying, okay, because the reason why is because this. Okay, let me show you why I don't like jacking up on this shot. And the reason why is if I overcut it just a little bit and I'm not careful, oop, I undercut it. Let me try to recreate the disaster shot. Okay, get down, get down, get down. Okay, ready? That's what I don't like. That's the miss that I don't like, is I'm kind of screwed, right? So if my only way to get screwed on this game is to get it over here, I mean, I could still recover from there, but can I recover from there? No, now I'm playing safe. So what I'm saying is the reason why I wouldn't shoot a jacked up shot here and I can avoid jacked up shots is because even when it's straight in-ish, I can just have the presence of mind to aim through it and just go in tight like that and have my angle. See, and I'm just money from there. I mean, I can definitely win from there. And I'm in this zone that's over here. As long as I make the ball, I'm over here, right? So even if I was like here or something, or like this would be a disaster, right? Like I'd have to really mess up to do that. So I would just make sure that when I come through and I come up high. So that's kind of why I avoid jacked up shots, and I don't like hitting jacked up shots, especially if I'm in this area like this. It's very hard to see, but there is the most slightest angle. In order to hold it, I got to jam it into that facing like we saw. And anything over to the left is going to put me towards the 8 ball. So even if I tip up, let's say I go here and I tip up and I punch it and go towards the 8. Let's see what happens. How does it look? Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, even if I get like a hair over, all right, let's see. This is so straight. It's like, now here's the dot. I'm gonna move it over like a little. And then when I start getting here and back and I start hitting this shot, see, I start stunning and coming like that. That's what I want to try to avoid. So especially if I have that type of angle, but even where it's almost straight in, I'll push into this point and come out. And that's why I don't hit a ton of stun shots. So yeah, and I would say this is a good shot to practice. I know I say I'm hitting jacked up shots, and now I'm like, yeah, guys, watch this. We don't have to hit jacked up shots. We can practice not hitting jacked up shots. So yeah, we just come through and just push in like that. Yep, and leave that angle. So whatever. Sometimes we have to jack up on the ball. Sometimes we do. I get it. What would our situation be? Well, it'd be like this, right? So this would be our run out, right? We can't get we have to jack up here. And this is perfect, right? Especially if this 8's blocking this 6, like that. So I can't just push forward. That pocket needs to go over there. So this is like the prime example. And you know, I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it good. I gotta hit it in the center of the pocket. I gotta like jack up and draw it a little bit to get on the 6. Like that, yep. That's it, that's where that comes up. So I gotta be able to come with that shot, be comfortable with that shot. So okay, that's it, jacked up play. I just wanted to show you some stuff. This has been a long video, I think, but thanks for letting me train and being here with me and listening to me and sharing this time. So it's awesome. Thank you so much. This is super helpful to me. Hopefully it helps you guys. Love you. Bye.